Quiet on the set. 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, everybody. So far, we're having an amazing show. We have a few more exciting surprises. In fact, the one we have coming up right now. I'm your host, JT from JT Talent Enterprises, and this is a Chingray Productions. So, first of all, give yourself a round of applause because you've been a great audience and you've been doing so much amazing work. Right now, I got a friend of mine. This guy is amazing. His name is Alexander Gorman, as known as Mr. Great. He has so many good things happening right now. We're going to mention as much as we can, but he's an entrepreneur. He's a fashion designer. He has a show coming up in Barclays Center. He actually put me on his TV show. He deals with a lot of models, all types, so you don't have to worry about if you're not a little petite model or you're a model that's plus size. He deals with everybody, gives everybody the best. Let's give a big round of applause for Alexander Gorman. Mr. Great, tell us a little about your show and about what you do with Barclays Center and all your other stuff.
So our mission is to include everybody in the fashion world. We believe that the fashion industry left in the 20th century and we are in 21st century.
Right.
We're not doing just skinny, tall, blonde girls. We think we have models who are pregnant, we have models who are disabled,
Wow.
we have models with different shapes and forms, different skin color. We have a lot of comedy. In the show, I play the character called Mr. Great.
Yeah, you were talking about
So it's a very offensive character. He's like a combination of Donald Trump,
Okay.
Borat, Kevin O'Leary,
Really?
Mr. Wonderful. So we have different jokes. Let's say we have one girl, she's 21. Usually she comes with her grandfather and she looks like she's 16, 15. So when she comes to the show, she sits on his lap, she kisses him, hug him. The audience thinks it's a sugar daddy. The other girl comes with her husband. So when she does her runway, her husband, she's very pretty and he's also a very handsome guy. He bends over and to tie his lace shoes next to the runway and she smacks his ass on the way. So it's kind of, the audience thinks it's a sexual harassment. It's actually all rehearsed and planned ahead. So we have a variety of gigs how we get our audience. The show that you saw, we had, let's say, Trump flag, Make America Great Again. And we offended quite a few people. So we had like just a couple of people just walk away in the middle of the show. They didn't know that I'm a Democrat and we just played the part. So it's, we
they
have
thought it was
those,
real. They actually, wow.
they think it's real. We use the little GoPro cameras to get a sparkle, that reaction from the audience. So
Wow.
that's a parody, that's a comedy. So we think that women are beautiful and you have to accept it as they are. And to model older products, you can have a variety of models there.
Awesome. And do you have men on the show too?
Yes.
All types, same thing? So the guy has like a big belly like this. He could just be in the show?
Yes. The idea is like when I need a model to portray, let's say, a president of major bank
Okay.
or president of a major corporation, I need someone who's really, when at the presence of that person, you would feel that this is a really important person. So people of, we do not discriminate whether it's by gender or by the shape and person. We find the gigs in acting and advertising for a variety of talent. So the age wouldn't really matter. Of course, when let's say we announce, let's say we will do a competition, which land produce better models, Russia or Ukraine? Who are more prettier, like Muslim girls or Jewish girls? In reality, we all mix them all together. So the audience has no clue which one from Ukraine, which one from Russia, which one is Jewish, which one is Muslim. But all these chauvinistic folks who thinks that they're gonna vote for their own blood or for their own country, that's the what we mess with. So we're trying to look into the future. There is plenty of war behind, right, between Russia and Ukraine, between Israel and Muslim countries. So we want to be for peace. So that's our way of getting at those people who think they're better than someone.
That's awesome. That's a very unique show. I think that's incredible. Well, first of all, Alexander, Mr. Great, Mr. Gorman, who I actually know for quite a while. sounds like everything's going great. I'm very excited. Definitely want to come down and see your show. And, we appreciate all your support. And, as far as, as you met Austin Bortnick, my director, we have a couple of projects coming up. Maybe we can get you in one of those acting projects.
We would love to collaborate. Here at Break, we have a show called Bear Den, which is very similar to the Shark Tank in that sense. Maybe you can come to our show also. And what we have, it's basically investors, people with money, and we have new people with the talent who have need interest in the connections, and we try to match them with the proper money and connection.
That's awesome. Alex, thank you so much for coming
Pleasure
here. I
to meet you.
appreciate it. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Let's give him applause. Come on. Mr. Great here.
Cut.
They're going to edit all this stuff anyway.